Looking at my feet, you don't play. Shit. Just watch. It's Jerry. Snow? Stay away from the plant. You're worse than a puppy. Stay away from the plant. Yo, what's going on? So, you know, it's funny, it's comical. I welcome trolls, I really do. And here I am, somebody who served in the military as an Indian, parlayed in the Union, attempts to be all-inclusive. Now, this ain't every pale skin or every Chinese or Asian of Asian persuasion claiming to be Native American. I lived on 2 reservations. This is for the idiots who had the problem with my brother Jah Brickz, who's a musician who lives in North New Jersey. A young person who's paid attention to who had those ancestors around. Like me, I'm older. My grandmother, my great-grandmother reared me, nurtured me with truth and knowledge. And I knew my great-great-uncles who fought in the so-called Civil War, which wasn't a civil war. They fought against those who were destroying many of our lands and buildings. All right? It's always some pale skin or some native. So, first of all, let me help the Native Americans out. Not all, majority. You Spaniards, be quiet. Y'all, majority of y'all arrived here in 1850. Now, as far as Genghis Khan, that black son of a bitch, He fought against you too. In no way, shape, form were any of your people ever cons of any sort before they were kings and queens. A rewritten narrative that's felonious. And I learned that back in 1986, 87, something like that when I was in Edinburgh, Scotland. You motherfuckers love the line you've been given, don't you? So you got to sound off in your little emotional feelings. I wouldn't give a damn if you was the alphabet crew. That is just stupid. I don't feel no kind of way. You're not even constricting. You're just a bunch of fools. It's not all, because I know too many that know the truth. You little wayward individuals coming over here, it's easy for me to block you. No need to. I'll silence you. If you want a historical update, get with me. I'll stay in your lane. Better go talk to the Vatican, all them damn dead nuns that made sure you know a fake history. Spoke a riddled language. I want to speak my language. The majority of languages weren't even native to this land. But that's not dismissing your ancestors. Stop being stupid. You want to know where your homeland is? Exactly where they say it is. And you didn't look how you look today. And you Palestinians, shut up. You're not in defense of nothing. If you ain't in defense of all people, be quiet. You don't know nothing. Some of you are first, second generation born here. And a lot of you, matter of fact. Other than 1920 and 40, when the majority of you came here, over 25 million of you. Before that, it was up to 12 to 15 million. Be silent. You don't know nothing. Know absolutely nothing. And you mingle with us until 1929, Walter Plecker. Then after that, things changed. Once you got up into our Capitol buildings. Destroyed the majority of them after the World's Fair. You don't know nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't even know about the cataclysmic war that happened over 2,000 years ago. And even after that, your history is moot. Come over here with all that rambling and jambling like you saying something. You ain't saying nothing. I love when y'all come. Shut y'all down on Facebook, shut you down on Instagram. Everywhere I've been, I've shut you down. All you know how to do is wabble Africa. That's where you're from. All that Europe is so-called Ethiopia. Europe, it's Africa. Europa is a queen. What was her name? Before that, she belonged to an ancestry of Khans. You don't even know that. You know what you've been given. Stick with the lie you've been given. Stay right there. And I'll be merciful with my tongue, because you don't know nothing. Why do you think for a long period of time they removed history from schools? Because of people like me going to the UN and other platforms and writing people and telling them they're full of caca. Oh, they like that. I was in France watching a lady pick poo up off the ground. Oh, this ain't in the Franciscan, in the original what's called. When did this start? You become a perversion like everybody else on every land. Sadly, so divided, so conquered, so self-unreliant. That's what they need you. They need you to be self-unreliant in your little fake made-up history. Running around, shirt tail chasing, bandwagon leer because of how you feel. You think I care about how you feel? There's a change coming. Winds are blowing. Majority of you might not even be here, so you better be quiet and pay attention and learn something. I'm not going to read this evening. I'm coming to read in the AM because I need to read early. I don't have to do nothing but pay electric bill and pick up my rent check, my rent cashier check, and that's it. And I'm in. I'm going to sit here. I'm reading a new book. I don't know what's wrong. Y'all can still donate and help. I'm still have plenty of books I want to get. I set aside $250 to purchase some books, but I'm not going to do it alone. And I'm going to read all. I need y'all to feel and want for it, because it's important. See, when you feel and want for something, you actually you redeem and you hold more of it. Y'all know I got plenty of history books and some real ones not even purchased here but overseas. So for all little pale skinned, you're not white. You know real history. You know that a lot of my people are called that. We don't wear that. Y'all don't know nothing. It's kind of comical when I see one of y'all pop your little head up like an ostrich pulling your head out the ground for first sunlight. Then you stick it right back in there, smelling all the dung that the Beatles forgot to gather. Pretty pathetic. I don't know what Trauma Hawk is. He was showing me he got him a new charging handle. All right, I got one on the way too. If you see this Trauma Hawk, ex-Air Force. A lot of us went into the military, my generation, with our identities intact. Not stolen away, because we didn't come from orphans or Slavs. You just don't know history. That's not my problem. Take it up with your counsels. Seek out the truth. Those who make tell you that. They're afraid that if they tell you that, you'll weaken yourself. You won't be weak. You'll come back into the family, knowing true history. You don't even know what real history is, and that's pathetic. And there's so many of them. So you seek out other perversions. Things not of this soil, and you don't even know what you're doing to yourselves. But that's on you. It's not that I care. I care when my arms are always wide open. And then I listen to the stories. You know what? They have a president or certain people going, how you know that part of the story? All right. I'm sitting there going, that's not how the story goes. That's wrong. Like 75% of it's wrong. And I sit around with the old Opie ladies and they just love and they embrace me, always forehead to forehead. When they hear me coming and talking, y'all still running around with a bunch of hush push. Look at the fake Cherokee of the Oklahoma of the Cherokee Nations. Cherokee. What is that word? Another misnomer. 13051Cs, you don't even know it. And the civil rights, there's only one. And on it says Indian civil rights. And they made sure that not to be hidden after they so-called assassinated Martin Luther King. James Baldwin told you who he was, but you didn't want to listen to that. Even Malcolm when he came back. And that went against all that FOI nonsense, that fake Islam stuff. I don't have no respect for no religions on this soil. None unless you're going to live by it. See, if you live by it, and I've read them all, then I have no problem with you. That means you're living accordingly. But none of you live accordingly to them. None. Muslims having sex with animals. And you know what that says? What it says about that in the Quran? And with little boys? Huh? Even Hindu that do that and go and slay with other men. It's not enlightenment. It's an entanglement. It's self-destructive. It has nothing to do with order or natural order. People are perverse. No, not all. Don't get it mistaken. If you want them Jolly Rogers who like to put in everything, lump everything together, you be careful how you step, eh? I love one of them idiots talking about, do you speak? I speak several languages. Then what else do you speak? What are you capable and able of? Just a bunch of consortium of idiots. And I love when a person come over with they fluent and ignorant ass selves. Don't know nothing. You know why they want to establish a new world order? Because none of you have order. You don't know the truth of natural order and law. You don't know who the truth of it is. You're steeped in purgatory and don't even know it. Your own purgatory. So, I run the triathlon. So what? With the 10th piece of brain? Y'all are so comical. Funny. I remember being told I would never run 2 to 5 miles, less one. And a year after that, I was running back at the 10 miles in my 50s. You don't know what you're capable of. We all know everybody's capable of stupidity. That seems to be the camaraderie, the unnatural go-to. Why don't you shut up sometime and start listening and learn some things? Huh? Learn some real things. Composite of foolishness. I got a channel, let me go troll. Go watch South Park then. Go get your jammy off. No retention. Go become weaker. You serve a purpose too, if that's the case. Tell me the story of the Pale Wolf and the Dark Wolf. Any one of you trolls, let me know it. Tell me. Don't even know my kinfolk. Want to talk all spankfully bad like you have a clue. You're freaking funny. Compared to my 3 years of stand-up comedy, you got me cracking up. Weak. And they won't give you no more paychecks if you're getting paid to troll. Trust me. If you only knew where you stepped off at looking for something. You're not too wise. That stuff is dark. Not too wise. Hey, for my family, my sitting there. Or that one, I think. That right there. Manuka honey. When you make your next smoothie, pick some of this up. It's kind of expensive, honestly. Pick some of this up and put you a teaspoon in it. All right? And get you some of those performance mushrooms. You know, with the chaga, lion's mane, and so on and so on. Put your teaspoon in that in your little 8 to 10 ounces of smoothie. This is my seed. Leave the dragon fruit alone, people. Put your little piece of apple in there, a little piece of celery, okay? And blend it up with some coconut water. You talking about rehydration. Don't eat nothing for an hour or two after that. You talking about strong minerals. If you got a tablespoon of sea moss, plop it in there. Some flax, get you some omega 369 in there. 6 is not really a requirement, but what's it, 9? It's 6. It's 6, I believe. 3 and 9, you really want. 6 is kind of a. All right? And you'll feel like a champ. These people crack me up. I was sitting there on somebody's comments. I said, oh, so they done tag along over here to YouTube like it's going to be something. Man, I have y'all so in your little broken feelings. You know what they do in boot camp, right? They break you down. Well, come on over to boot camp. You want to come on live? Message me. See much? Message me. And I got somebody that's, as far as computers and stuff, viruses and all that, right next door. I can't even say what the guy makes. He doesn't work for the government no more. But this guy, he'd break his foot off in you. Took my computer over there, somebody up came Gmail and did all the retarded stuff. Well, I hope their account is good. Got to see their account and everything. I was like, how did he put in like 5? Man, he was looking at me laughing with his glasses down on his nose, you know, his old red hair and everything. Skinny as all can be. I was like, what, he eats Hot Pockets and drinks 7-Up all, Mountain Dew all day? He just laughs at me. I mean, I hit about 2 over 60 every minute. This cat is popping out about 200, like it ain't nothing. I mean, and his keyboard don't even look like mine. It's like the way and I'm sitting there and like 3-5 minutes in, and he's got the dude's account where he lives, his face, and everything. And I'm going, dude, don't ever do that to me. You see where I live at. I mean, you know what I look like. He says, no, I never do that. No. So come on over. You're welcome. I don't even require confidence. I require shadow work. That's the word y'all use. Magic, whatever that goofy stuff is. I seek balance. Y'all don't even vibe at a low frequency. Are you aware of the importance? See, a lot of people think high frequency, a strong frequency is like in the 900s and stuff. Go down to 100. I'll tell you what. Take your 2 styrofoam cups facing away from each other with a piece of styrene tube. Put it on a needle. Just put 2 speakers under it, or maybe 4. All right. Put it around 495, right, and you'll be seeing it move. Bring it down to 239, and it'll start doing like this. Bring it down to 100, it'll start spinning. Take it lower than that, it may take off. Y'all don't know nothing. Better mind your manners, because y'all vibing too high. Too high is not positive. See, everything you think you know is backwards, reverse, upside, and inverted. But if that's what you want to stay, if that's where you want to be at, go right ahead. It's your fake history, your fake identities, and your fake everything else. Not my problem. And definitely not my fault. We all have choices. Stay on that bandwagon ship of stupidity, negativity, and narcissism. Like it's a badge to wear. Maybe you like getting plugged up your boot tray. I don't know. You start putting sweet in front of your names. Maybe that's what it is. like bestiality and all that? I hope not. Excuse me, I want to keep this ad friendly, and I shouldn't have said that. And that's not what's keeping me. See, I just know there's a better way to speak without all the inflammatories and defamations, character, and all that. Yet, that's your go-to. Y'all not very intellectually smart, intelligent at all. Don't know nothing. You love what you've been dolled out, huh? But if you could only go back to 1940 and know a little more of the truth. So why don't you go to your great-grandmammy, your grandpappy if they're here. Your great-grandpappy, your great-grandmammy, your grandmammy, grandpappy if they're still here. And why don't you ask them, be honest with me. If they get an attitude, you know you're subjugated to lies, and most of your life you live the lie. But I know you won't go. I know you won't go ask. I had a friend of mine, Marine, his grandpa was still there. I helped bury one who I respected and loved very much, World War II vet. And I went to him and I stood in front of him. I said, tell the truth. Tell my brother here the truth. And he looked at me because I said, brother. And he responded to him, he's not lying. And that was all he said. He wouldn't say no more, no less. Now, grandson wanted to go and ask him and push him for more. He just, because he know that he had done wrong. You know, when they get, especially when they get into Christianity, now you're natives, so-called natives. You forgot who it originally belonged to. I guess they didn't teach you that part because they want to keep you away from books. You know what they say? You put it in a book, a nigga won't look, you know what they mean. Just an ignorant person. So I guess a lot of you just blatantly freaking ignorant. There's a bunch of niggas running around. And that's not my fault, not my problem. See, we weren't a bunch of orphans. The majority of us, we running and acting up because they're cut from the soil. They're cut off from the soil. But you won't come over here and say nothing. I go live all the time. Come on over here and put your little rhetoric out. I got deputy sheriff. I got friends in y'all certain high places, usually bootlickers, will tell you the same thing. But you won't come over here. You're waiting till you're sitting on a dead page. Oh, it's got a lot of life in it. As if somebody's not going to say something. No, some people on here will argue. They haven't fully lit up and pulled their accolades down. But there's many who know. I'm here to unite. And if you think I'm going to have you living a lie on my page or with my people, you have lost your cotton picking mind. And when I say my people, I literally mean my people. And that was the reason why I was told to be quiet for so long. You have no clue. Running around in your little made-up world like you're comfortable. All you have, your meth heads, on testosterone and everything else. Living your little fanciful lie. Some of you ain't been caught yet. That's why when nobody hear from you, you're not missed. You might be pedos or something. Oh yeah. That's a fact. I know a couple on Facebook who got locked up. The tribe members hitting me up. Apologize for so-and-so. He hasn't lived here on the res for like 8-10 years ever since he got locked up. And, yeah, he's locked up messing with a little 13-year-old boy. I'm like, whoa, oh! But I don't go on Facebook. I don't belong in those communities or anything. I was looking for the people who are woke and knew the truth. Caramino, love the hell out of him from Costa Rica. Love him. Mendez, a couple of Mendez brothers of mine. Well, there's a lot of them. I'm not going to sit and throw all their names around. Be mindful. There was a Japanese kid in the Navy who served with me and says, oh, we're not the real original people. We got the blood, but we're not the original people of the island. That's when I found out about the Anu people. I was like, what? He broke everything. Me, him, a Moroccan brother, a South African brother, Bowman. He was a doctor, came in, and he was an E2. I was like, are you a doctor? Go to Office Canada. He says, I just wanted to get in and get away. I was always around all the guys from other lands and learning real history. While you guys run around on my soil like vagabonds don't know the truth. Like I'm supposed to sit here and allow my people to get beaten down by your little goofy words. No, you can say all the words you want. They're stronger than that. See, light don't need to retort or contract or anything. Light is imperative. It's right there. It's an empirical, it's stable. Darkness, you bump your head, stomp your toe, bruise your arm. I mean, come on. But pure light, There's no need to move, see, speak. We exist. And that bothers you. You don't want me. Now I'm always getting me. You know, you pass Spanish. Okay, you look native. Why you got a beard? I said, why you got a beard? What kind of retarded nonsense is that? I was talking about Tartaria before any of you were born. Bunch of speckle spots. Should have been the stuff that they spewed on the side of the bed, which is not natural, it's supposed to have. You don't want to have that conversation. Y'all don't want to have that. Talking about you got shovel teeth. Y'all don't even know what shovel teeth look like. Mine's is chipped from getting shot in the mouth. But I tell you what, you don't even know what shovel teeth is. You don't know the origin of history because you like the liars. You're not looking for proof or nothing. And then you got the nerves to be calling yourselves wolves and you're afraid of coyotes, wanting to run them over and stuff. What kind of nonsense is that? Eating everything that walks. It's a bunch of sick diseases. You better wake up. Come on over to the truth. You ain't conquered and won nothing. You haven't won nothing. Been given everything based upon a lie. We have many betrayers in our midst. So you're definitely not indigenous and aboriginal to this soil. Don't even know what a hot water cornbread is. Everywhere I've been, you know how to make hot water cornbread? What's that? The whole people's like, oh, you know how to make hot water cornbread? Of course. Who would you make us some, Red Wolf? Oh, of course. When I started home in the shoulder back in high school, I got my first year. I went to see Miss Winston down around the corner from actually where Elm Street is. That's where she used to live, around the corner from Walnut, from my uncle's house. When I was one of the first scenes in Nightmare on Elm Street in the high school in the cafeteria. Oh, didn't know that, but check it out. I said, well, it says home in the shoulder. You know, Grandma, Mama Tina, she backhanded the hell out of me. Miss Winston, my elementary school. No, elementary? Yeah. Backhand me like I was like, oh, woman, I'm about to be ready because I was boxing and all that. And she backed up because she used to put me in the closet in Glenville. Take me in the closet and give me a little spanking. I'm in high school. I'm a drug dealer. I'm living in East Orange, New Jersey. Anyway, I'm about to jack it up in the house. Oh, what was it, yellow? I forget. It's been so long ago. Don't think you know me. Majority weren't born. Those of you that was didn't know nothing. So there's a handful of us decided to be a beacon of light of information. We're not saying we're all right 100%. But here we got all these little young jitterbugs think they know what they talking about. Their little world of fakeism. Like they done came. No, when I walk by people and they looking like staring at, I look them right there in their eye, real calm. And they look to the ground. See, there's a difference in how you move when you know something. Oh, Rip, thanks for that. 50. Just donated 50. Well, I just got the notification. Just donated it. Appreciate you, sis. Hey, I still need y'all to send some energy to my beloved sister. All right? I said earlier. I'm not going to repeat her name over and over. These people are comical. They're still in this fictional ideology that they can say dumb things and it's going to mean something. Well, look, you're talking about it. I don't feel no way. I'm addressing it. See, that's the problem. They don't know how to address anything. Her name is Susan Marie. I mean, not Susan. Oh my goodness. Listen to me, y'all. Let me say what I'm going to say here. They think that they know what they're saying. They know what they're talking about. They think they know what they're doing. And they don't. They don't. So you don't have to go balls to the walls. You don't have to beat them up. You must be that outstanding individual. Because if you're really that tough, you don't have to put it out there like that. One thing people have mistaken, they believe loud barking and everything, it means something, enumerates something. It don't mean nothing. When you really in touch with yourself, and you're calm, and you're respectful of yourself, it doesn't bother you. But you can address and give redress. Most of them are not ready for that. Because all they're going to do is say something attempting to get under your skin when you're actually under theirs. Because they're the ones in their feelings, otherwise they wouldn't be talking. You see what I'm saying? I know it's Sonia. We call her Susan too. But Sonia, it's Sonia, guys. Just send energy Sonia's way, please. I really appreciate it, and I love y'all for that. So I'm not here to beat nobody up. I'm going to read tomorrow. I'm going to run out, get my cashier's check. 9 o'clock they open. Get the cashier's check. Yes, cashier's check, and I'll pay my electric bill. Wow, I'm in the house. I'll probably eat 3 or 4 meals, small meals. I'll show you the meals I'm going to have. They're fabulous. All kind of vegetables, fruits, and you name it. They didn't have the cabbage, that's why I didn't start prepping it today. I need the cabbage because the cabbage enzymes, when you chop it up and everything, and you cover everything, it's in there. It's like a gas, but it saturates all the other vegetables. It's really good. So you're going to see me eating some pretty good raw stuff tomorrow. That's all I have to say. So I'm going to go up, scroll up, get some shout outs. And if y'all see them commenting, show them how truthy, powerful you are. The Tartarian in you. Show them the cons you are. They're cons. You're cons. All right? The secret arts, mystics, and all that is within you. They don't have a clue. And if they do know something, it's a perversion. All right? I had the music playing all this time. Man. Anyway, excuse my foul language for a moment. Randall, what's going on, baby boy? Joshua Northern, peace. What's going on? Rep Floyd, what's up, beloved? Grey Wolf, what's cracking, family? Grand, you made it. Equator 7, rock the ground, the firmament, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Please do that. Oh. Yeah, I went over there, and when I posted with Jah Brickz, the video, go check it out. I went and just laid on into them. Then I went and see their pages. And I see it's a bunch of lapel skins and fake little Spanish one. I was surprised at him. I'm like, if you don't shut your goofy ass up. And no, because you got to remember, Danny Ferrara, I'm not going to name my cousins. We all probably got some Spanish in the family. I'm not saying the bloodline's running through you. I'm saying relatives. All right? My cousin Danny Ferrara stayed with me in New York for about 6 years. You know, he was security, ex-Marine. You know, looked like me. I'm attempting to catch up with him, but he was messing with his sister. I don't know what happened. She was the cake pastry baker, you know, like me. Before I went to Stu Culinary Arts, became a chef. And I was a chef before all that crap. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know, things, they left, but things didn't seem right. But anywho, trying to find out where he at and a few other people, you know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. I respect all the way through. People have a problem dealing with the truth of their family. I don't. Truth is the truth, no matter how you want to look at it. You want to be called non-living things that makes you feel like you're alive. More power to you. You know, you enjoy that life, that lie, that light. No, it's not light. What is it? That lie. That was a mild form of narcissism, me being a smart ass. But anyway, y'all have a grand evening. All right. I was going to read. I need y'all one for it. And I know there's a few here. I picked up another book today. I'm going to show you all the new books. It's just, I think tomorrow should be somewhere in the show because of the holiday weekend. We had, I think it was delayed for like a day or two. Yeah, Friday and Monday. Yeah, I think it was delayed for a day or two, so should be there tomorrow. I'm surprised this one was there today. But like I said, I'll be on the moment I get back. It opens at 9, so I guess it'll be 10. It won't take me too long. Pick up the check, a couple of minutes, pay the electric bill. It's a drive through. Yes, y'all, drive through to pay my electric. I'm in. All right. Can I add something? Mental health is an issue, and when they cause self-harm, they're crying out. So thanks. Yes. Yes, love it. Yeah, y'all just send that energy if y'all don't mind. Truly appreciate it. All right. And her name is Sonia. Okay. Cummings. I truly, truly appreciate all the family. All right. Knob keys, intake, it don't matter. I was gonna say to the one girl said chicken no sompa, but I was gonna because I know whatever language he speaks is far from this land. Even the Chickasaw language is compiled and screwed up. You take people and teach them a language that wasn't theirs when they were little children. And then you sit there going, but didn't they have grandmas and grandpas? You'd be surprised at the truth. I have a book on that. No, the system raised them till they were teens. And then they went and got jobs and had families. I'm given land. They're not native to the land. You freaking retards. Don't even know your own truth. You better go ask some great grandpappies if they're still alive after all this shit that just happened. You better find out. Come on here with your boo-boo shit. I wish they would come in here and say something. But anyway, ladies and gents, I'll see y'all in the AM. Appreciate you all.